Chris. How's everything going?
Hi, how are you doing? Going well. Thanks a lot.
Which place in the world have you fallen in love with recently?
Oof, lots. But I've been to澎湖Island in Taiwan recently. That was really great.
Really? That's a stunning place.
Yeah, indeed it is.
Here's the thing. Do you remember one of the natural wonders of the world?
I've heard of them. Why do you ask?
The ancient Nazca lines in Peru? I want to do a special report on exploring the symbols of the earth, looking for symbols on the earth and exploring the secrets they hold. Are you interested?
Sounds like a good project. When do we start? This is how my journey in search of the Nazca lines of Taiwan began. The澎湖archipelago consists of 97 islands in the sea, about 50 kilometers west of Taiwan. This is where I'm heading. It has markings left by the earth and the footprints of human civilization. Before too long, symbols like the Nazca lines could be seen as though floating on the sea, not far from the island. Locals call them stone weirs. Sorry, excuse me. So do you know where the stones are? The stone weir for catching the fish?
Oh, yeah. Just over there. See that?
Oh, that far?
Yeah,
right over there.
Just over there.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
Right. Bye-bye. Taking advice from the locals, I arrived at the coast, but the stone weirs were nowhere to be seen. The patterns I sought had been submerged by the sea. I knew we would meet eventually, adding an air of intrigue to my journey of exploration. As the sun rose from the sea, a heart-shaped pattern made by stone walls could be seen inlaid in the ripples. I set off before light to ensure I arrived before low tide. I was surprised to see a group of people already out and about, bringing boundless vitality to澎湖in the early hours. In earlier times, following the rhythm of the sea, the people of澎湖caught fish using stone weirs or bao dun, incorporated to obtain the fruits of the sea. The heart-shaped patterns, seen from above, are the ocean wisdom passed down by the people of澎湖for hundreds of years, and seem to signify the love and care of the people of澎湖for the sea. While enjoying these beautiful patterns from above, I accidentally discovered a different kind of huge pattern, this time on land. What are they, and what do they represent? Some of these grid-shaped patterns have almost been covered by weeds, while others contain lush crops. They are closely connected to settlements. These human icons are unique in Taiwan to澎湖and are known as vegetable houses locally. To block the strong winds,澎湖people built structures from pieces of stone to allow vegetables to grow in peace. These vegetable houses provided vital food for locals in earlier times. Today, these vegetable houses still produce a local speciality: peanuts. Due to the dry climate,澎湖peanuts have a sweet fragrance and are very popular. In the settlements of澎湖, fine traditional buildings and age-old rural life are interconnected. I feel like I've gone back to earlier times, to a more natural era. I really can't resist the intriguing food and snacks here. Stone weirs and vegetable houses represent the tastes of the sea and land. They meet in澎湖and create a delicious palate. Mysterious totems once again appear in my picture.澎湖gets more interesting all the time. I have found that there are stone spires situated across澎湖. Unlike Stonehenge in the UK, the stone spires here seem to be more approachable.澎湖people believe that the stone spires suppress the wind and exorcise evil and have the power to reassure the people. Like belief in the gods Wangye and Maju, they give these sea-going people limitless courage to face the challenges of the sea. One annual traditional folk custom is turtle begging. It is the most important ceremony in the calendar and is actually larger in scale than the Lunar New Year. It is the grandest religious event in autumn and winter on澎湖. The boundless vitality of澎湖appears again. This was another way I was stunned by澎湖. The island residents are naturally optimistic and resilient. The unknown challenges of the sea disappear in their fervent belief in festivals. The misfortune and sadness of the past are elevated to positive energy, joy and happiness by a magnificent display of fireworks.澎湖has Taiwan's earliest Maju temple, which also exposes the long human history of澎湖. Despite changing times and war, today's澎湖is a sea playground that people still flock to visit. All the things left behind in澎湖over time are irreplaceably beautiful. The lives of old澎湖residents were closely connected to rock. As well as coral stone formed from marine organisms, there is澎hu's distinctive geological feature, rock basalt. I'm from the UK, so I'm no stranger to joint lines. But unlike the Giant's Causeway of Northern Ireland, the basalt columns of澎hu let me see a greater variety of natural geological landscaping. The people of澎hu built their homes on basalt. Many creatures actually rely on the rock to live. Birds are the most important wildlife of澎hu. Some are year-round residents, while some come when the seasons change. What never changes is澎hu's role as a rest stop on their life journey. Under the sea, the colourful coral reef ecosystem is an ecological treasure trove rare in the world today. It attracts divers from many countries who come to discover its underwater surprises. Seen from above, the rugged seabed before us is so blue. The interconnected reefs are like a special symbol of the earth. The beauty of澎hu can also change with the turn of the tide. Some patterns change with the wind and the tide, adding a kind of romantic beauty. Yes, I'm talking about Xiaowei. No matter what shape this expansive beach takes on, viewed from above, it is always stunning and is a place travellers long to see. The long, narrow golden beach is what attracts countless people throughout the year. Here, all elements of a vacation can be sated. The rise and fall of the tide changes the face of澎hu, alters the shape of beaches, and connects and cuts off islands from the mainland. It is like a game that has been played between sea and land for millions of years. I'm happy now to be a part of it.
A stunning work. Do you live in澎hu?
Yes, I will. I've seen a lot of澎hu.
Then, where will you go next?
You know, I've still got a lot of澎hu to see, so I might come here again. But for now, I'm going to explore more. Okay? Bye.